You're watching News 3 Now at 5. Southern Wisconsin is in for another chilly week. Wind chills reaching below zero by Friday.
Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti is on the weather patio. Gary?
Yeah, it's cold enough right now, but at least we don't have too much of a breeze, and temperatures will actually start rising overnight as we take a look at visible cloud track. A lot of snow on the ground across the Midwest. That's keeping our temperatures down, but the clouds today have just been few and far between. The Doppler track right now is pretty much free of precipitation across Wisconsin. Low temperatures this morning dropped to zero here in Madison, but north and west of Dane County, temperatures are mainly below zero. A few places in the teens below zero up north of the Dells. Temperatures right now, though, are in the upper teens to the lower to middle 20s, and these temperatures will fall only a few degrees before they start rising overnight. These are the current temperatures. Those are the high temperatures. You can see they're almost the same. Wind chills, though, are in the single digits to around 10 degrees. Now, we do have an alert day in the forecast for Friday. By early Friday morning, wind chills could be as cold as 25 below zero with actual air temperatures close to 10 below zero. High temperatures staying in the single digits above zero, but wind chills below zero all day long. For the overnight hours, look for skies to be partly cloudy, and temperatures will drop into the lower teens this evening and then rise overnight. And tomorrow we'll look for a milder day with a high temperature of 31, but some light snow is on the way for tomorrow night into Wednesday, and that's when the colder air starts to arrive. I'll have more in the forecast in a few minutes.
All right, Gary, thank you. Wisconsin has now passed the 1 million COVID case mark. That's since the beginning of the pandemic.
Today, DHS says we're starting the new year with COVID-19 still spreading rapidly through our communities. Note the positivity rate, with more than 24% of tests coming back positive.
Well, meanwhile, a Milwaukee woman close to death. Her family says a team of doctors is telling them only specialists in Madison can give her the surgery she critically needs.
But 3 days and counting now, the family says a bed in Madison hasn't opened up. Our Naomi Coles reports.
This is Holly Arnold. I talked with her son Chris today. He says she has battled a blood clot near her heart for years. It almost killed her once before, and now, starting on Christmas Day, it's threatening to do that again. She's currently at St. Luke's in Milwaukee, but her doctors say no Milwaukee or even Chicago team will take on a highly risky surgery to save her. The family says UW Health said they would do it, but a bed won't open up.
UW-Madison keeps telling St. Luke's that they cannot accept her because there's no beds available. It's been going on 3 days now, and every day St. Luke's has been trying very, very hard to get her to the hospital, flight for lifer from Milwaukee to UW-Madison. And the only reason they give us is there's no beds available. She's going to die here because they can't get her in.
We've been reporting for weeks how a COVID surge has filled up hospitals across Wisconsin, leaving others who need care potentially at risk. UW sent a statement. They declined to comment on the specific case, even though the family had tried to sign a waiver that would allow the hospital to discuss it. However, UW noted they are having to decline the majority of transfers into their facility at this time.
Naomi, thank you. Parents had to scramble in Madison a bit over the New Year's weekend, forced to either find daycare or work from home this week for children who suddenly were shifted to virtual learning.
Many daycares are already packed, so now other places in the community are stepping up. Anna Hansen is live to tell us more. Anna?
Tokay Middle School didn't welcome any students today. All the children here, along with 27,000 students in MMSD, will be in virtual mode all week, and possibly longer. Instead, it was a place for parents to come pick up lunches. Parents who need to make quick plans for their children. At Madison's Progress Center for Black Women, there's always space for kids.
We have tons of books here. Some volunteers are going to bring us some games.
But Sabrina Madison knows her location on the Capitol Square will have a few more kids than usual this week.
We have tons of, ways to keep the kids safe while they're here and engaged.
Madison and the center are offering up their space for daycare after learning Madison schools were going virtual this week.
It's really just about centering the needs of families.
Those needs include food for children, something MMSD is offering for free pickup at various schools all week long. We saw several families using the service early this afternoon.
We're trying to all work together, I think, to make it work.
Juan Antimo is doing what he can, too. Ladybug Learning Academy in Fitchburg provides daycare and education for around 50 children up to age 11 and a half. A surprise pivot to virtual this week, though, could push his capacity to the test.
There will be a time when I need to call parents or tell them their children can't come in because of staffing issues.
The Progress Center will be open by 6 a.m. Wednesday and stay open until 8 p.m. if needed. Those are the days Madison expects to be the busiest this week, and she's prepared to extend the days if Madison schools do the same to their plans.
This community has given so much to me and backed my idea of opening up the space. Really, at the end of the day, the space belongs to them anyways. This is just a return on their investment in us.
Sabrina says she'll likely need volunteers to make this possible. You need to be fully vaccinated and pass a background check. You can find out more on how to sign up on our website, channel3000.com.
Anna, thank you. Madison schools are giving you the opportunity to get your COVID booster shot this week. Right now, there are dozens of appointments left at their vaccine clinic at Lincoln Elementary School. The clinic runs from 1:30 to 5:30 tomorrow. The school will be giving out the Pfizer booster to anyone 16 or older who has already been vaccinated. There are also appointments available at Kennedy Elementary School next Tuesday from 3 to 7 p.m. You can find out more by going to the MMSD website right there on your screen.
Another step forward in the fight against COVID. The FDA has approved the Pfizer booster shot for even younger children. The agency said everyone 12 to 15 should be eligible for a Pfizer booster 5 months after their second dose. The FDA also authorized a third dose for certain immunocompromised children ages 5 to 11. SSM Health's Vice President of Pharmacy Services says this news comes at a critical time.
The risk for spread is higher, especially not only with being indoors, but especially with Omicron, which is found to be far more contagious than the previous variants. So this is the right time to get a booster shot.
The CDC still has to sign off on the booster shots for younger teens, but health officials expect a decision to be made in the coming days. In Wisconsin, vaccinators such as SSM Health would also need to wait on state DHS approval. The new year brings new hope and new challenges in the battle against COVID-19.
Isabel Rosales explains how new cases are now disrupting schools.
New year, fresh uncertainty about the Omicron variant. There's growing concern from some experts that while it may be milder for adults, it could pose a greater risk to children.
It appears to be more of an upper airway disease and a lower airway disease. That's good for most Americans. The one group that may be a problem for is very young children, toddlers, who have trouble with upper airway infections.
On Monday, the FDA unveiling major changes. The agency expanding its emergency use authorization, allowing Pfizer boosters for everyone 12 and older. The wait time between Pfizer's second shot and a booster shortened to 5 months. And boosters now allowed for some immunocompromised kids ages 5 to 11.
Those three moves are all moves that I greatly welcome because the data just supports it.
School districts bracing for more disruptions. In Washington, D.C., classes push back to give students time to get a COVID test. At least 5 Atlanta metro area school districts going to remote learning for this week. In Los Angeles, kids and staff now required to wear high-grade masks. And in New York City, around 20 to 30% of teachers are estimated to be out sick with COVID, according to one union official. The new mayor denying the teachers' union requests for temporary remote learning.
The safest place for our children is in a school building.
In Washington, Isabel Rosales.
Grant County Sheriff's Department investigating possible hit and run. This happened in the town of Marion. Deputies received reports of a man who was found on the shoulder of State Highway 133 near Pier Road just after 7 last night. They say the man had a head injury, and deputies determined he'd been struck by a vehicle from behind as he was walking westbound on 133. Thrown into a ditch, he was able to flag down another vehicle to call for help. Deputies are still searching for a driver and are asking for the public's help in identifying the vehicle.
12 jurors and 6 alternates have been selected in the Chandler Halderson trial. The Windsor man is accused of killing and dismembering his parents last summer. After the jurors were chosen, Judge Hyland spoke about the responsibility they were taking on and the importance of not discussing the case outside of the courtroom.
The judge said, I may not discuss this case with anybody, even people I share my life with, because as soon as you say something, they're going to respond. They're going to start talking about the case. They're going to say whatever it was that they think they know about the case. And you're immediately receiving information that you didn't have at this moment and that you shouldn't have tomorrow morning.
Opening statements are scheduled to begin at 9 a.m. tomorrow. We have many resources for you to access all of the information regarding this major trial here on channel3000.com. We'll be live streaming the trial when it is in session, and there will also be a timeline of all of the events that led to the trial from the last time the Haldersons were seen all the way to the trial date. On the Halderson page, there is also a full conversation that Chandler Halderson had with one of our reporters just before being arrested. You can also find more information through our news app.
Almost 30 inmates are suffering from smoke inhalation after a fire broke out at a jail in downtown Baltimore. That fire broke out on the 5th floor of the 7-story facility last night. 28 people suffered non-life-threatening injuries, but 3 inmates and a correctional officer were taken to a hospital for further evaluation.
Firefighters immediately extinguished the fire. However, due to poor ventilation, the 5th floor was filled with an immense amount of smoke.
The Maryland State Fire Marshal says the fire was set intentionally, but the investigation is ongoing. The New York Attorney General ramping up a civil investigation into the Trump Organization. The AG's office there has subpoenaed Ivanka Trump and Donald Trump Jr. regarding an investigation into whether the Trump Organization manipulated the value of its properties. Former President Trump was previously issued a subpoena for testimony. The deadline for that is Friday, but Trump's lawyers have said they'll fight it. The Trump Organization and its executives are also facing a criminal investigation for allegedly inflating the value of some assets.
Congress plans to honor a former political giant in Washington next week. Former Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid will lie in state at the U.S. Capitol Rotunda next Wednesday. Reid died last Tuesday at 82 after a 4-year battle with pancreatic cancer. The Nevada Democrat served in the U.S. Senate for 3 decades, 12 of those as a leader. Due to the pandemic, only invited guests will be able to attend next week's ceremonies and events honoring Reid.
Up next at 5, snowstorms are wreaking havoc on the East Coast.
The heavy snow is forcing dozens of school closures and thousands of flight delays for travelers still trying to get home after the holidays. And later, there is a lot of speculation about Betty White's final resting place. Some say Wisconsin could make that list. We'll tell you about Betty White's ties to Mineral Point coming up tonight at 6.
And the Dow and S&P start the year with record high closes in their first day of trading at 22. The Dow up 247 points. S&P added more than 30. NASDAQ with its biggest gain in a week, jumping 188 points. We'll be right back.
High energy bills and cold drafty rooms are no way to go through winter. It's time for a visit from Dr. Energy Saver by Larson Home Services. Our team will find trouble spots where you are losing and wasting energy, and will provide effective, long-lasting solutions. And right now, take 50% off installation labor, get a free heat map analysis of your home, and get a $100 Visa gift card when you sign up for Dr. Energy Saver package. Call now to set up your free estimate, because this doctor makes house calls.
You've heard that an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but you still need to see your dentist because getting good dental care is important to your overall health. You know dental bills can take a big bite out of your budget, especially if you're retired or on Medicare. Even a simple cleaning can cost $200. And other procedures like crowns and root canals can cost hundreds, even thousands more. But affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company can help. Give us a call or go online for this free information kit with all the details. This isn't just a discount plan. This is real dental insurance that can help pay for over 350 covered procedures like cleanings, fillings, crowns, even dentures. There are no deductibles, no annual maximum, and you can see any dentist you like. So don't wait. Call now or go online for your free information kit from Physicians Mutual.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
Is your credit score getting in the way of things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit help you borrow up to $10,000. So check your eligibility on netcredit.com today without affecting your credit score. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
So here's what we won't do. We won't let self-doubt win again. Because together, we're working on something more real.
Elbows in.
With a real plan and coach for real 360 support. That's Anytime Fitness. That's Real AF.
Sick of waiting for your furniture to arrive? Menards has furniture you need in stock. Plus, you get a free rug. That's right. Buy any upholstered living room furniture at $299 or more and get a free 5x7 area rug. That's $149.99 in savings. Need a new chair? How about a sectional? A new recliner or love seat? Buy one today. Get a free rug. Hurry up. Get to Menards before they're gone. In store only while supplies last.
Save big money at Menards.
Today is the first day of the Chandler Halderson trial. How long we can expect this trial to last? And all eyes are on Mineral Point, Wisconsin. It's been rumored to be the final resting place for actress Betty White. What we know coming up on News 3 Now at 6.
News 3 Now's Call for Action team advocates for you, asking the right questions.
You hope to make that right.
And getting results.
They sent a water heater the next day after you made the call.
Call for Action, only on News 3 Now.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
People hoping to get home after the New Year's weekend had travel troubles again today. More than 20 million people are under winter storm alerts as a strong storm system works its way across the eastern part of the country. The storm, mixed with staff shortages due to the Omicron variant surge, caused major travel disruptions. According to FlightAware, more than 2,700 flights were canceled nationwide today.
Tried to leave on Thursday, and then they canceled it, and then we tried to reschedule for Saturday night, and they rescheduled it again or canceled it. And then today, and they canceled it on the way to the airport.
The heavy snow is also leading to school closures, and even some COVID testing sites had to temporarily close. Washington, D.C. saw its biggest snowstorm in years today.
And check it out, the White House. You can barely see it through the heavy snow and the gusty conditions there in Washington. Skylar Henry has the latest.
It took a team of strong people to push the moving staircase meant for Air Force One, stuck in the snow at Joint Base Andrews outside Washington, D.C. Those on board, including President Biden, waited 30 minutes to deplane before an hour-long treacherous ride back to the White House. Good tires were a must for those trying to drive, and plows couldn't keep up with the snow that forecasters say was falling at a rate of 2 inches per hour.
Stay off the roads. That's the big thing. The roads are very slick.
Washington, D.C.'s mayor declared a state of emergency that started at midnight so crews could focus on salting and plowing. And as you can see, their work is cut out for them with downed trees seemingly on every corner and inches of snow on the ground. In the nation's capital, government offices and schools are closed. It's a similar story up and down the East Coast. The storm also cut off power to more than 400,000 customers in Tennessee, Georgia, the Carolinas, and Virginia. And thousands of travelers hoping to fly home after the holidays found themselves grounded.
What's amazing is this is affecting all airlines, many airports. It's a mess on a mess on a mess.
Airlines canceled more than 2,500 flights Monday after canceling 2,700 flights on Sunday. Skylar Henry, CBS News, Washington.
Forecasters say the storm advisories have been canceled. So let's get a look at our certified most accurate weather now. Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti with the forecast. Gary.
Well, one storm moves out. The next one is gathering strength out to the west, but we're kind of in between. And three things you need to know in our forecast. Look for actually a brief warm-up tomorrow. It'll be breezy and not as cold with high temperatures in the lower 30s. But we'll see some snow showers and flurries from tomorrow night into Wednesday. That's when the next shot of colder air arrives here. That next storm system will stay more to the south of us, so it'll just be on the fringes of it. We'll see falling temperatures during the day on Wednesday, and then it turns bitterly cold. Very cold for Thursday. Temperatures in the single digits and teens, but by Friday morning, temperatures could be as cold as 10 below zero, and wind chills as cold as 25 below zero. On Doppler track, things quiet across Wisconsin right now, but there is snow cover across all of the upper Midwest for the most part, with one exception, parts of northeastern Nebraska and northwestern Iowa. But with that widespread snow cover, temperatures were cold last night. In fact, the coldest air was right about over Wisconsin. Here in Madison, we're at 0. La Crosse is at 0. But temperatures were in the single digits and teens below 0 through much of the central and northern parts of the state. And we'll get another shot for below 0 temperatures by the end of the week. Alert day in the forecast for late Thursday night into Friday for those bitterly cold wind chills, perhaps as cold as 25 below 0 by Friday morning, with actual low temperatures between 5 and 10 below 0. Highs on Friday only in the single digits above 0, and wind chills should stay below 0 all day long. As we look at the high temperature trend, you can see the up and down swings. 31 tomorrow, but then we drop back to 12 on Thursday and only 9 on Friday. Jump right back up to 26 on Saturday, 23 early in the day on Sunday, then falling temperatures and down to 15 on Monday, and then we're back up into the upper 20s and low 30s by the middle part of next week. When you start to see those temperature swings, that means the weather pattern gets a little more stormy, and that storm system that moved off the East Coast was one of the storms that we were looking at. But right now, temperatures are mainly in the teens here, but notice to the south and west, temperatures are in the 40s and even a few pockets of 50s. Compared to 24 hours ago, our temperatures are actually up, but there is some more colder air starting to develop across southern Canada, and that's what will swing in here as we head toward the middle and latter part of this week. So for tomorrow, look for variably cloudy skies. It'll be breezy and not as cold. High temperature topping out at 31 degrees. On future track, notice temperatures drop a couple of degrees this evening and then actually start rising again overnight. So by tomorrow morning, we're into the upper teens. Those southerly winds continue through the day tomorrow with highs in the lower 30s. And tomorrow night, we see some snow showers and flurries coming through. Temperatures drop into the upper teens, but notice what happens as we go through the day on Wednesday. Those temperatures hold nearly steady as the snow showers move on through. The snow shouldn't amount to very much, less than an inch in most areas. But again, that bitterly cold air for Friday calls for an alert day. Otherwise, temperatures definitely on a downward trend for the latter part of this week. Then Saturday, some flurries, a brief warm-up, another shot of colder air for the early part of next week, and then temperatures rebound back to around normal by the middle and latter parts of next week. As we check out first warn traffic, there's the view of East Washington Avenue at 2nd Street. Traffic pretty heavy in the downtown area. Right now, the Beltline looking in pretty good shape. Not seeing any delays there as far as travel times are concerned. You can see about a 15 to 16-minute trip either way on the Beltline between University Avenue and the interstate. Heading out of Madison, we're seeing about a 25-minute trip from the Beltline to Janesville on I-3990. Downtown to Sun Prairie on East Washington Avenue and US 151 is a 20-minute trip. That's your News 3 Now First Warn traffic.
All right, Gary, thank you. The Amazing Race is finally back. When we come back, we'll meet the contestants and take a closer look at some of the challenges they could face.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Who am I?
Wow, is that really me?
Hi, I'm Annette, and I'm an actress. Under eye bags and wrinkles are so frustrating. They're so hard to hide and so hard to get rid of. I came across Plexiderm, and I was so excited. We have a model. His name is Richie, and all he's doing is taking a small amount. It's so powerful. That's all it takes.
This new year, in just 10 minutes, you'll look incredible.
This is something that you can do in the convenience of your own home. It's a cream. It's a topical. It literally creates an invisible layer that tightens the skin and smooths it out. All you do is gently rub it underneath your eyes, on your fine lines and wrinkles, and it visibly disappears in as little as 10 minutes.
My real true opinion is holy words I can't say on camera. This is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I could feel it just lifting my skin. It was amazing. It feels good. Feels great. Looks even better.
I can't even believe that this worked. I was a little skeptical, I am not going to lie, because I saw people online with it. I'm like, yeah, right, that can't possibly work. I'm telling you, it really works.
I thought I might see a little difference, but to see that big of a difference, and you know, I felt something happening, but I had no idea. Like, I have so many dark circles, I have the puffiness, I have the lines. Like, it's amazing. I love it.
I did this to my father at home because I was skeptical. Yes, I admit it. 4 minutes, 34 seconds. The appearance of his under eye bag was completely gone. We were screaming. You have an event, you have any of those moments where you want to feel the best about yourself. I am telling you, the videos that you see on social media and TV are real.
This new year is the best time to get Plexiderm for only $14.95 and see it work for yourself after your first application. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Clog their defenses.
Sir, yes, sir.
Combat leaves debris and damage to your home and property all year round with a solution you can get and forget. LeafGuard is the only gutter system guaranteed never to clog, whatever the weather. Call 1-833-LeafGuard today for a free in-home estimate and get a $50 gift card. Defend your gutters from clogs forever with LeafGuard. Call 1-833-LeafGuard today.
Prepare to feel good in 2022. Join Planet Fitness now for zero enrollment, $10 a month till January 6th. Enjoy tons of equipment in our clean clubs for zero enrollment.
Zero enrollment?
And $10 a month.
That makes me so happy.
You know what else will make you happy? Blowing off steam in our judgment-free zone.
It's all about the endorphins, baby. What's up?
It's this place, I tell you.
Amen, baby.
Feel Fit-tacular in 2022 for zero enrollment, $10 a month, cancel anytime. Deal ends January 6th.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
The Amazing Race is finally back. On Wednesday, 11 new teams will travel to their first destination, London.
Host Phil Kogan introduces us to some of those contestants and shares a preview of the challenges they'll face.
I think we got a message. Oh, yes, we got a message. Oh, it's from Phil.
You're about to embark on a race around the world. 13 cities, 7 countries, and more than 22,000 miles.
We're starting the Amazing Race in a unique way. This time we're having everybody start from their homes. They've never seen each other before. The first time that they get to know each other is during the travel and when they all converge in London. The way that the race works is having great people doing amazing things in amazing places.
We chose the option of doing something, and we took a leap of faith.
You may remember that there were some terrorists on a train in France. Anthony and Spencer attacked the terrorists. It was a really brave move.
We already feel like we can overcome a lot, but this would just be adding another experience to our lives.
Akbar and Cherie, they have a real passion for teaching young people and looking after young people, and that work that they do has been acknowledged.
People should tune in to season 33 because it's going to be epic. I hear some things here that they did, it's going to be like never done before.
The challenges are Amazing Race challenges. They're the things that you've come to expect on Amazing Race. It's things that are indigenous to where we go.
There's a dance challenge. We're going to kill it. We're going to knock it out. Oh, that's what I'm looking forward to, a dance challenge.
I definitely want to bungee jump. I want to bungee jump or jump off a bridge.
There is no secret sauce, if you like, to how teams should be.
I think early on we're going to try not to call a ton of attention onto ourselves. These guys aren't a threat, and I'd like them to think that as long as possible.
That's just for style.
You got to stay stylish on the run.
We're one team out of 11 other teams to compete for $1 million. So for us to win is going to be crazy. Yeah. Like, I'm going to go crazy.
It doesn't matter what happens. You got to keep running your race. You got to keep believing in yourself, doing something that so few people have had the opportunity to do, the Amazing Race. That's winning to me.
Expect to get what you love about the Amazing Race.
The world is waiting for you. Good luck.
Good luck.
Travel safe.
Travel safe.
Can't wait. We'd be a good team, Eric. We should try it some year.
We'd lose.
Probably. You can watch the season premiere of The Amazing Race right here on Channel 3, Wednesday, 7 o'clock.
We'll have a final check of your first warn forecast in just a moment. Stay with us.
You're watching Madison's fastest growing newscast, News 3 Now at 5.
If your home is drafty and cold in the winter and your heating bills are out of control, it's time for a visit from Dr. Energy Saver by Larson Home Services. Our team will show you where and why your home is using, losing, and wasting energy. We will conduct a comprehensive energy evaluation of your home, identifying problem areas and providing a customized solution that fits your needs. We offer a full range of installation services for your home aimed at eliminating drafts in your living areas, attic, basement, and crawl spaces. These energy upgrades will save you big money on your energy bills and make your home more comfortable and efficient. Our team will provide effective, long-lasting solutions, and right now take 50% off installation labor, get a free heat map analysis of your home, and get a $100 Visa gift card when you sign up for Dr. Energy Saver package. Call now to set up your free estimate because this doctor makes house calls.
The big in-stock winter blowout sale is on at Slumberland Furniture. Get year-end savings on everything in stock. Over 20 different sofas in stock and ready to go. Over 50 accent chairs and recliners too. In-stock items can be in your home really fast, even just a few days in some areas. Plus, save an extra 30% off all clearance items in store. Huge store-wide savings. Everything is on sale and shipping is free. The big in-stock winter blowout at Slumberland Furniture.
Is your credit score getting in the way of the things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit offer fast and flexible lending. Borrow up to $10,000 and choose repayment terms that work for you. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
As you remodel, don't toss your cabinets and appliances. Donate to Habitat Restore. Give your items a second life while proceeds build Habitat for Humanity homes. Donate today. Habitat Restore, Dane County.
Living with metastatic breast cancer means being relentless.
Because every day matters, and having more of them is possible with Verzenio, the only one of its kind proven to help you live significantly longer when taken with fulvestrant, regardless of menopause.
Verzenio plus fulvestrant is for HR-positive, HER2-negative metastatic breast cancer that has progressed after hormone therapy. Diarrhea is common, may be severe, or cause dehydration or infection. At the first sign, call your doctor, start an antidiarrheal, and drink fluids. Before taking Verzenio, tell your doctor about any fever, chills, or other signs of infection. Verzenio may cause low white blood cell counts, which may cause serious infection that can lead to death. Life-threatening lung inflammation can occur. Tell your doctor about any new or worsening trouble breathing, cough, or chest pain. Serious liver problems can happen. Symptoms include fatigue, appetite loss, stomach pain, and bleeding or bruising. Blood clots that can lead to death have occurred. Tell your doctor if you have pain or swelling in your arms or legs, shortness of breath, chest pain, and rapid breathing or heart rate, or if you are nursing, pregnant, or plan to be.
Every day matters.
And I want more of them.
Ask your doctor about everyday Verzenio.
Quick note, tonight is your last chance to see this year's holiday lights at Olin Park. The lights were installed in early November. The show is free to drive through thanks to several sponsors, but donations are welcome. Let's go to Gary. Final check of the forecast.
It's cold out there right now. Temperatures are in the mid to upper teens. Madison right now at 17. Wind chills make it feel like it's in the single digits, but temperatures will actually start climbing up over the next few hours and be back into the upper teens by tomorrow morning.
All right, CBS Evening News coming your way next. Then we're back in 30 minutes for News 3 Now at 6. Stay tuned.